Hello and welcome to Sturtwins. Today bringing you another PID video. So let's get started. Okay, we find ourselves in the attic. Alright, so at any time feel free to pause, rewind, fast forward what you got to do to the video to help yourselves get through it. Alright, so we're going to find ourselves at the bottom here and we're going to try and work our way up by missing and not dying. Missing all these rockets and little creatures and animals and bad people. Okay, so on the way up we're going to try and collect all the stars, because stars are good, they bring you some things. So we want to chuck a beam down there, put him up to the spikes at the top. Some bits that we're going to do is a bit tricky, so try it. So you probably end up pausing it or rewinding it just to get yourself through the levels, but if you just keep an eye out, you'll see what happens. Right, you'll also see that sometimes it jumps around. That's where we've edited it, and we've had to, because like some bits we spent like 15 minutes trying to do it. It is actually quite difficult, and it does take a lot of time sometimes to get it just right, especially to try and put onto a video. Right, so that's how you get them stars. So we're going to progress and get through to the next scene. Now this attic level is actually quite a big level. I couldn't put it all into one video, so we're going to have to bring you about 3 videos. You can, this part here, you can actually just run across there, but me being me, I wanted to do it a different way. But you can do it just by running over there, jumping, and all the rest of it. Now these little boxes here, what I'm stood on right now, if you looks like he's spitting a beam out, but if you put a beam out, it won't work. For some reason, you can't do it on this sort of platform. Okay, so you're gonna have to work your way. There you go, it's me testing it again. So you're gonna have to try and work your way up to the top by jumping and see things. Right, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get rid of that box. What you'll realise in the future is that you don't really have to get rid of them boxes. Sometimes you're going to need them, so you can jump on them and use them to your advantage. Okay, so this is a tricky little bit. First of all, what you're going to do, you will end up in this room. What would you not do? First of all, you look at the screen, you say, right, that's the next part I'm going to be going to. Right, but you'll realise that it says there you have to find something. What you realise, the magic of editing, you need to go up to this room on the top right hand side. This geezer here will give you a bomb. So you collect the bomb and go back down, crawl into this room. Now don't really have to pay too much attention to this, matey, the little skateboard dude down the bottom here. All you have to do is jump onto the box, do that. You don't even have to put a beam down, but you can jump straight over, and that is how you get past that little part. Okay, so what you're going to do, work our way back up to the room. This here is pretty simple as well. Okay, just jump over onto the rotating boxes, chuck a couple of beams down and just let it take you round. You don't need to do anything with your controller there. Okay, just below here are spikes. You can just see at the bottom of your screen here, but I want them stars and I'm gonna get them stars. Okay, I did die once here doing it. Okay, so what I've done there is chucked a couple of beams down, then it put me one across, and that is how you get them stars, by going underneath the rotating box. Then after that it should take you to this part here. This is pretty straightforward. Chuck your beams out, but I want them stars, I'm going to get them stars. That's what the game's about. Well, hopefully, because I'll keep collecting them all. Right, then this bit here is a little bit tricky. On the moving, say, pallet looking things, just chuck a beam over to the top, jump into the beam, it'll push you against the wall, and it will automatically take you up. Now listen, I chucked the beam out here, as you see. I'm going to chuck a beam out because I thought it might do something to these rotating horses from chess. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I thought it might do something, but it don't. You're just going to have to time your jumps right, and also the dropping chandelier, just to add a little bit more complication to the game. So yeah, just time your jumps right, and you'll be fine there. So there's again the rotating box. You can just chuck a beam onto it and let it take you straight up. Sort of. Ready? This is me practicing and trying and being silly, to be honest with you. Okay, so there's the beam. It's going to take me straight up, round, done. Okay, so this is the last little bit of this video. Okay, you have to work your way up to the top here. I think I've done this a little bit differently. You don't have to do it like this. All you have to do is chuck it on the left hand side of the rotating box, let it take you round and onto that platform. I've done it a different way. I'm sure you can do it another way. It's pretty easy. Then get scared by a lightning bolt. Right, there's a chandelier just up here, so watch out. You're going to have to get out of the way quick. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe to my channel.